If you're new to this channel, what I do here is I cover board games. I play a lot of solo board games. I play board games with my wife. I play board games with my friends. We talk about board game news. We show off new board games. It's a very small niche of a hobby, but it's a really fun hobby that I highly recommend. On this channel, we not only talk about board games, but we also play video games and talk about other things and whatever else may come up that I'm interested in. Now, one of the big discussion points in this hobby is, or really just in YouTube in general, how much do content creators make, right? Especially on the YouTube platform. You can look up what a lot of people make on Twitch on their live stream. So when I stream over on twitch.tv/do20 woodworking, you can see what I make by using a website like Twitch Tracker or something like that. If you go to my Patreon, which is also linked down below, which we talk about a lot of business stuff in that Patreon page, on the page itself, it shows how much I make per month from that channel. But YouTube is kind of the mystery, right? Not a lot of people know what a YouTube channel makes. So I figure what we'll do is we'll kind of go through my stats and analytics, and you can kind of get a rough idea of what a channel my size would make. All right, so as of recording this, it's the middle of December, so some of these figures are going to change a little bit. But as of right now, this is how many subscribers I have on the channel, right? As of recording this right now, on December 12th, 8,980 subscribers. We started the year at roughly 3,887, right? So we've grown a lot over the past year. I've learned a lot, and it's been really, really cool. There's a lot more growth here. There's a lot less later on for a variety of reasons, which we could get into later if you really want to know. But a lot of this stuff is explained again through my Patreon that I have down below. So really quick before we get into kind of what the actual amount of money that I make is, I think it's important to put in perspective, like how much content I produce. So it's a little hard to see, but right here, this is for the entire year of 2024. I have published just this year 419 videos alone on this channel. So more than one video a day. Usually for a while, I was averaging like 2 a day. Then sometimes I drop back off down to just 1 a day. It's whatever I enjoy making, right? It's just whatever kind of content I feel like doing. So, ton of videos. 3.9% click-through rate isn't like fantastic or anything, but it's fine for now. We'll always work on getting better through thumbnails or whatever else and just continue the process. So anyway, that's how many videos I have published. Then I have shorts on top of it. Again, for the year 2024, I had 788 shorts that I just published on this channel. This is also where you can see where the bulk of my subscribers happen. One of the big things I've learned over time is that you can see I was doing 2, 3, or 4 shorts pretty, not consistently, but I was doing a lot, pretty much every single day. And then it kind of dropped off in the spring when I was doing 1, and then now in the winter it's been less. And it's something I need to pick back up on. Shorts won't really get you paid, just FYI. Like on most videos in the gaming space, so video games, board games, you probably make well, I could probably show later, like $8 to $10 usually per CPM, which is just like per 1,000 views. So that's how you get paid, CPM by 1,000 views. And anyway, for shorts, when they first started monetizing shorts, I was making like 4 cents per 1,000 views. I think it's up to like 22 cents. So it's increasing, but it's not a great way to make money unless your shorts are like crushing it and having like millions upon millions of views. If you don't have like a massive amount of shorts that pop off like that, it's not going to get you a ton of money, but that's okay. I mean, they're just fun to create and whatnot. But more importantly, they will add a lot of subscribers, generally speaking, to your channel. It's just an easier way to do that. They, especially YouTube, they push out shorts a lot. So it's just a good way to grow your channel, but not necessarily make money. And then finally, we have live streams. So again, for just 2024, we had 142 live streams on YouTube. Now, I do a YouTube and Twitch at the same exact time. I've been a dual streamer pretty much most of my life, or most of my streaming career, I should say. So there are times I have to travel for work, and you can see there's massive gaps. So I try to do it 2, 3 times a week. Obviously, there's sometimes you just can't, but that's the rough idea. So just, again, to put that in perspective, there's a lot of content being pushed every single day. I mean, we're talking about on average, probably about 3 to 4 pieces of content per day, because this doesn't include that I do a lot in my content section where I write posts or I share deals for games or whatever it may be. I also, like I said, I do separate videos for the Patreon that they can just see. I do, on Twitter, I'll do different like longer posts about different things, whatever it may be. Again, this is just kind of what you only see on YouTube, not everything else. Plus, there's a podcast I do, so there's a lot of stuff, right? So the podcast is a whole nother thing that we can talk about sometime in the future. But this is just for what's on YouTube. All right, so this is how much I made. I made over this year in 2024 of all revenue $5,841. Now, this is memberships. This is any super chats or anything like that. This is ad revenue from the live stream, revenue from revenue from the live stream, revenue from the regular videos, and revenue from the shorts. So just to kind of put that in perspective, that's how much content was made. As far as total viewage, I mean, it's 2.3 million views I received over this year, 114,000 watch hours, and I have 5,000 subs. Now, obviously, the subs, this is where I was pushing shorts really hard, and you can tell in the graph that when I was pushing a lot harder, that I was making or I was getting more subs as time progressed. I didn't focus on them much. Unfortunately, that those numbers got worse. But the watch time stayed pretty consistent, a little bit up and down, but it's pretty consistent with that overall. And then viewership, again, it started off really strong because of the shorts. You'll get more views per short, but then it kind of goes down. But as far as what revenue goes, again, because of these shorts don't generate a ton of money, you can see there wasn't like a huge difference in how much money you're making in this section compared to later on, right? So even if you decide to make a ton of shorts or whatever and you stop doing it, but you focus on your long form content to generate that revenue, then you'll still make like a good amount of money, because really what it comes down to is watch hours, not necessarily the initial click, because they can run more ads on the bottom or the end or whatever it may be. So while viewership helps, the watch time, I think, is kind of the better indicator of this for how much revenue that you'll end up getting. Now, again, I just wanted to kind of show this because I feel like a lot of people speculate that, oh, if you're a subscriber with 9, 10, 20,000 subs, like you get paid a lot more than somebody at 1,000. The truth is there is no difference in what you get paid. The reason being is because YouTube doesn't really care about your subscriber count except for the 1,000 threshold that they have for getting into their partner program. That's the only thing they care about. So once you cross that threshold, I've gotten the same amount roughly, like per video, based off of when I had 1,000 subs versus when I'm almost at 9,000 now. Like that rate doesn't really change at all. It's just your videos, if you have a larger catalog. And now I'm also getting paid for videos that I made a year ago or 2 years ago, that people are going through all my older stuff and going, okay, I want to see some of his older content. And now those videos generate more revenue. So that's why you'll kind of continuously make more money as long as you keep at it and keep making videos, because not just the videos today that I'm publishing, it's for the past 3-4 years I've been publishing videos every single day. So there's thousands of videos on my channel which people can check out and look at, and then they all generate ad revenue. So anyway, hopefully this just kind of like pulls back the curtain a little bit, shows you a little bit of what a smaller YouTuber would make in a niche hobby space. And this is like a niche of a niche hobby space. This is a very small space, but hopefully it's interesting and informative. Do me a huge favor, you like this video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you all next time.